Hello, everyone, and welcome to another week of Adam vs. James, Theendstep.com. This week we're playing Modern, and I am playing Blue Red Storm. I believe somebody in the comments requested it, and I like this deck anyway, so here I am. But I am playing with a little bit of a twist, so we'll get there. So, just running through the deck, I've tried to sort it as best as I could. Sorting decks like this is a little weird sometimes, because I never really know where to start. So, 4 Gitaxian Probes, 4 Serum Visions, 4 Sleight of Hands, 1 Peer Through Depths, and 3 Desperate Ravings. These are like your card selection cards. They help me look at, draw cards for free, look for combo pieces, look for combo pieces, look for combo pieces, and draw cards looking for combo pieces. These are pretty integral to a combo deck. You need card draw spells, and that's like the reason we play blue. Then we play 4 Manamorphose. This is like the best card in the deck. It fixes mana, combos with Prominence's Ascension to just draw a ton of cards, and it's free storm because you don't play any, you don't pay for it. That's why it's there, because it's awesome at what it does. 4 Desperate Rituals and 4 Pyretic Rituals. These are our rituals. They banned Seething Song, so we don't have that anymore. I've not played this deck since that, so I'm going to be a little impressed or unimpressed with the deck today. We'll see. 4 Pyretic Ascension. This is a really good sort of secondary win condition. It just really powers the deck up when you get it on and active. I would like to not have to rely on that or have to be able to take that out of the deck, but I'm not 100% there as to what I want to do with it yet. We are doing a little experimenting today, but we'll get to that in a second. 4 Goblin Electromancers. This has pretty much become standard in this kind of deck. He just turns all your rituals into 1 mana, into dark rituals essentially, and that's really just honestly too good to pass up. And once in a while, getting in 2 swings, for 2 damage each with the Electromancer helps out a lot because suddenly you have to storm for a lot less. So it's good. 1 Increasing Vengeance. I have a proxy. I'm sorry. It's the red fork with flashback. It's pretty sweet to copy spells. Yeah, that's what it does. Copy spells, and if I have an active vengeance, I get to an active ascension. I get to make 2 vengeances and something I can do Peer Through Depths 4 times or something silly, or add 12 mana or something crazy with my rituals. Then we're getting to the interesting part of the deck. I am personally, I've never seen anybody else do this, trying out Infernal Tutors in the main deck. Just starting with 3 to see how it works. I don't know why, but I think in my head it sounds really, really good because it's a tutor that's legal, and I don't have things like Lions of Diamond to make it work, but hopefully Desperate Ravings can get there to keep my hand a low card count. Hopefully I don't get too flooded on lands. If not, I want to try Faithless Looting in its place to help with Infernal a little bit more. I am trying this. I have no promise of whether or not it's going to be good. We'll see how the games go. But to me it sounds good on paper. Casting all my rituals or card draw spells, being hellbent, and then just fetching all my Passion Flames out of my deck or my Grave Shot, or whatever it is I need. Even if I have a full hand of cards and I can't dump it, I can just turn it into more rituals, or having multiple copies of Manamorphose, because having more than one is always amazing. And if I've exhausted all my resources and I'm using my Passion Flames, I can cast it out of my graveyard and I will have my hand, and it's all upside from there. So yeah, I look forward to the card. I think it's really going to be really good on paper, but playing with it is going to be different probably, and we'll have to see how it goes. They're playing 2 Passion Flames and 2 Grape Shot. Passion Flames really makes the deck function. I go through a whole hand of 7 or 8 cards, and then I Passion Flames do it all over again, and it gives me the storm count necessary for me to Grape Shot you. I've got 2 different arts for Grape Shot. I much prefer the original to the new one. Grip Shot's the win condition. It's what I did kill you with. I also have something like Lightning Bolt on the sideboard to bring in that I could just cast a billion times with Permanent's Ascension to play that kind of a game, but we try not to play that kind of a game. Mana base is 16 lands. You have to keep it kind of low, both for the kind of deck you're playing. You only need more 3 lands, plus an Electromancer, and we're also trying to keep it low for the Infernal Tutor package. We'd want to be hellbent as often as possible, and if we're bottlenecked on lands in our hand, we can't really get there. So 6 fetch lands, 3 blue-red lands, one of them being the filter land. I'm running 1 Blood Crypt and 1 Water Grave as my black sources for my Infernal Tutor. I have 2 Proxy Sheevan Reefs, unfortunately, I'm sorry. 2 islands and 1 mountain. Sometimes you get Ghost Quartered, or sometimes you want to just fetch a basic to not pay life. So that's the main deck, and let's take a look at the sideboard. Okay, so here we are with the sideboard. There is proxies in it. I once again apologize. I will try to put pictures up so you guys can know what the cards are that I'm talking about. We're playing 4 Thoughtseize in the sideboard. This is one of the more main reasons for the black. I personally really like Storm decks, but the Legacy versions, which are the ones that I normally play, have protection because they get to play black as a main color. And I always disliked the modern versions of Storm because you had no protection, or you had no like way to make sure your combo like resolved. You just kind of were all in all the time, and if they had an answer, you just lost. So I playing the black for the Thoughtseizes to protect my combo, and it's really good in Legacy. It works really well to protect it in the older format. So we'll see if it does the same here. It depends a lot on what kind of hate your opponent wants to bring in, or is planning to bring in. Whether or not you bring Thoughtseize, if it's like a spell, like an instant or sorcery kind of hate, or like an enchantment kind of hate, something you can't really interact with, then I prefer Thoughtseize. But if you know it's a creature-based hate, like something like either Sworn Canonist or Gaddock Teague or anything like that, then I much prefer Lightning Bolt. Because I can also dome you with it. It's really nice to like flashback while you're comboing off for the extra 3 damage and the storm count, and it deals with creature-based hate. So yeah. Then I've got 2 defense grids. It's more like control hate, like if you know they're all in cryptic commands and counter spells and all that kind of stuff. This really just kind of locks up the game for you, and they can't counter anything on your turn because it costs too much mana. 2 Shatter Storms that just destroy all artifacts for 4 mana. It's really just for your robots and affinity matchup. It's decent against Tron, but you generally never have an opportunity to catch them when they've got lots of artifacts on the table. But some of the hate they do bring in could be artifact based. 2 Empty the Warren, just another like storm condition, like a wind condition if you need it. If they're all about the countering your grape shot, or like fighting your grape shot, or like if they play slaughter games or anything crazy like that, or meddling mage, you might need Empty the Warrens to as another way to kill them or storm out with. 4 lightning bolts, like I said, to kill creature based hate, and dispel to fight counterspells. So that's pretty much it, and hopefully it's good enough. Thank you.